The reason why I titled this the adult car is because it's the politically correct choice for 99% of people. What I mean by this is it's neither fast or extrememely rugged or incredibly offensive. It's the perfect everyman car. This is SpongeBob when he becomes normal. This is Squidward in his gated community in his everyday life. This is the peak of the layman. Now, the size of this car is your typical crossover. What no one wants to admit is that the size of this is well proportioned for everyday life. You can maneuver this in tight parking spaces with no problem. The aggressively raked approach angle at the front prevents you from scraping on the curb at Whole Foods or a steep driveway in the suburbs. This car is built for the average user for most, if not all, of everyday situations. The interior space when folded down can accommodate a wide variety of objects, and the factory roof racks with additional crossbars can fit whatever outdoor locomotion device you subscribe to. The hybrid system is really the best choice for most people as well. On my test loop, I averaged 31 miles per gallon, but I also live 1,500 feet up an active volcano. The hybrid regenerative brakes really help when going down in elevation, giving me a full charge in town. The trick that Toyota has done is that they have kept it a regular gas vehicle in the front with a timing chain. In the rear, they use an electric battery and motor in the back. The battery is under the rear seats. In normal driving, it'll add power when possible to boost your acceleration, or it'll kick in all-wheel drive as part of a reactive solution to low-traction road scenarios. So this is effectively the mullet of cars: gasoline up front, electric in the back. By doing it this way, they have eliminated a drive shaft, giving you more interior space, and eliminated the rear differential. In the past generations of the Rav4, the rear differential failed around 160,000 miles, causing a loud howling noise. In this application, it should theoretically never fail. So they've added all-wheel drive and hybrid capabilities to this vehicle without adding any extra maintenance. That's why this car is so good for the average person. They don't have to do anything beyond filling it up with gas and oil changes. The car does everything else for them. It's the perfect NPC vehicle. The interior of this car is an XLE. There are neoprene seat coverings on here for the beach and all-weather floor mats for the sand. It's really best in black. This model is built in Japan, so it's going to be the most well-built one you can buy. It's not built as well as a 4Runner, but it is holding up fairly well at 75,000 miles. There's ample interior space in the car, though I will say that the back seat has more space than the front. The headroom is fairly decent. It won't accommodate night vision stowed up, but there's no problem when locked in place in front of me. Same with the back seat. Again, we're a little height limited with a helmet, but forward space is fantastic. The seats do recline back here, which is very nice for the purpose of car seats or even passenger comfort. Moving into the cargo area, it does utilize a power liftgate, which is convenient for the cool guy walking away from explosions feeling. Referring back to the size of this vehicle, it's deceptively large back here, and I can fit 3 check-in luggage bags vertically aligned. There's a secret compartment here which is good for stowing miscellaneous things like a trauma kit or other accoutrements. The downside of the hybrid situation is that when folding the seats down, they don't drop all the way due to the battery, which is why Toyota has added this little compartment here to give you something back in return. I've still managed to fit quite a lot of things back here, including entire tables and mattresses. On the highway, it's not the most brilliant car. The suspension is floaty, and the power doesn't exist above 65 miles an hour, even in sport mode. All of the Toyota safety features are fantastic: lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, radar cruise control, and pre-collision warning. There's been a number of potential accidents that have been avoided due to the safety suite in this car, and I think that most, if not all, people will benefit from them. In town is where this car really shines. It flips in and out of electric vehicle mode when the battery is sufficiently charged, and it gets the best gas mileage in town. The crossover size is perfect for visibility, preventing a lifted truck's headlights from mostly blinding you at nighttime. The ground clearance at 7 inches for the hybrid model allows you to get through most difficult parking scenarios and parking lot curb, sidewalk, off-roading, high-angle scenarios. Overall, it's not the sexiest car, the fastest car, the most masculine off-roading vehicle there is. It's the perfect size, feature set, and general experience for the general population. No car guy wants to admit it, but the crossover segment is the perfect size for most people and families. Many people will leave their sedans behind for crossovers, and not many people will move beyond this segment because of its practicality, flexibility, and usability. I think the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid and its future iterations will continue to be the industry standard in this segment, and it's not hard to see why. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.